Welcome back to News Tonight. It's that time of the year again. People across the country have begun to rack their heads about the upcoming Union Budget 2012. As part of a special segment, Dear Finance Minister, we decided to speak to few citizens and find out what's on their wish list for Pranab Mukherjee. Today we get a glimpse of the expectations of some from the field of indigenous retail production.
There's already a very big debate on over the FDI and retail issue. Radhika Ganesh, an organic retailer, feels the FDI in cotton has largely affected the indigenous cotton farmers, and the number of cotton farmers committing suicide has drastically gone up in the last 1 year. Her message to the finance minister is to make the budget rural and Swadeshi friendly one. Here is what she says.
I would like to make an appeal to our finance minister to kindly make the 2012 budget a more farmer-friendly, a rural-friendly budget. They need the hope, they need the support, and we are looking forward to our finance minister enacting upon bringing in sustainability for the farmers and rural development. So from our end, what I would like to request or probably suggest in this matter is, due to different political strategies in place, they've put a stop to FDI in retail. Now, our biggest concern is they're looking at lobbying FDI for farming and agriculture, which is going to be a death hole for any surviving farmer right now. In the past 10 years, about 2 lakh cotton farmers have committed suicide because they're not able to keep up with the inflation rates. They're not able to sustain in their business. So their kids leave their hereditary farming practices and go off to work for pittance in construction companies, in factories. They die in the age of 15 because they're working for matchstick factories. This is the state we are in right now. Our request would be to definitely oppose FDI for the agriculture and farming sector. It's not going to help us. We need to concentrate on bringing investments for indigenous cotton farmers, indigenous agriculturists. We need to go back to our actual farming practices.
It is noteworthy that the Government of India allocated 55,438 crore rupees towards rural development in the previous budget. Radhika's appeal to the finance minister is to allocate more funds to promote and preserve the rural indigenous production methods and to take meticulous efforts to preserve it from extinction. With camera person Pradeep, this is Hariharan for NDTV Hindu.
Straight from the easel, the 100-year celebration of artist K.C.S. Panikkar, who was the founder of Cholamandala Art Village, was held. The highlight of this celebration is a 4-day art camp, which will bring together over 30 artists from across the country that included the major metros like Chennai, Delhi, Baroda, Kolkata, Bangalore, Mumbai, etc., who will be working on site at BBT Fisherman's Cove.
The 100-year celebration was extremely important to document the importance of an artist of the caliber of K.C.S. Panikkar. Though he is known to be a great painter, he was a great teacher and inspired a lot of artists who are themselves very well to do today. He was a great administrator and he was a visionary. As you know, he founded the Cholamandala Artist Village, which is the only one of its kind in India. That's the reason why we thought we should celebrate it in a big way, and a lot of artists have come in support of this event.
Today is 100 years birthday we are celebrating. It's what we say normally in the when you have a ritual, the fire ritual for the person who is passing away, there is a fire ritual. You say Krado Smara, Kradam Smara, Krado Smara, Kradam Smara. That means your good deeds will be remembered. You will be remembered only because of good deeds. Panikkar was one of that persons, who could mark with his great genius.
That's all we have for you on this bulletin. Stay tuned to NDTV Hindu for more news and updates. Thanks for watching.